Welcome everyone to the big episode 50 of the World's Don't Keep 5-0. We're 50 years old today. Not really. We're only like a year and a half old. But 50 shows, 50 official shows. We have other shows that like are halfway ones, so really we're on like 54 or something like that. But this is episode 50. And we're going all out. We're doing another naked hardcore run here. The only difference is we can't use potions now. There's my potions. Proof I don't have any. Couldn't use them if I wanted to. Boom! And today we are actually exactly 1 month away from the release
sell all these
of the official game. How dare you? We're 1 month away. It is exactly April. Is it April? April, May, June, July. I don't know my months. How sad is that?
Today's the 15th.
April 15th.
It's April 15th.
May 15th. Diablo will be in our hands. Holy crap!
Rectamundo.
Let's go
I
kill
just
some.
like waved my hands around and made like fake gang signs in the air. That's how excited I am.
Ken made real gang signs.
That's how
I'm not
hardcore
good
I am.
to know any gangs. I do, however, have cookies.
Cookies
Okay.
and milk.
No,
I'll be in
no
that
milk.
gang.
Just cookies.
I'll bring the milk then. We'll make
I
the
did.
cookies and milk gang.
West side, east side, and Bloods all at the same time.
Oh damn!
Hey,
That's how good my fingers are. I'm ready for Diablo.
it is east side. Always to the east.
I'm on the west side, sir.
Hey,
I have to disagree.
always to the east.
Yeah.
Few of us are on the
What was
west
your
side.
day like? Actually, you have pretty good weather over there too. Except it's all humid.
Yeah, it is humid.
It was such a beautiful day today.
Oh, who likes that giant heart on the mini map?
It's so
I
silly.
do.
This guy heals you. Does he?
Yeah, he does. Well, he didn't before, but he does now.
Well, he did a long time ago. I know that.
Boom.
It's just that people never talk to him for some reason.
Well, why would you?
Emerald
I'm just a weird exception that talks to people, even if it's not necessary.
I just thought he was some crazy religious dude up there who wanted to bless me.
Well, he is,
My
but he
travels.
also heals you.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know there was a sweet side effect to getting blessed. I would have had him bless me more often.
Well, you can't do it now. It's hardcore run. Too late.
Oh, we'll get it. But boom! I can't hammer the ancients though. Somebody's flying.
No, that was my epic kick. Sorry.
Wish. Pansy kid got nothing on my hammer the ancients.
Well, now, here's a question. Epistemologically speaking, if that dude actually has the power to heal you, then is he really just a crazy guy?
Oh,
Dun 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 dun.
I
dun.
guess not.
Who isn't a crazy guy in the world, Diablo?
But he could have some crazy blood potion mist spray up his sleeve that he just squirts in your face.
I don't
That
think
would be pretty
really-
crazy. That would be like straight up creepy.
He
I
just
don't know
throws
what kind
healing
of-
potions on your face.
I don't know what kind
Breathe
of
this
hero
in.
you have that would be healed by, probably contaminated old blood being thrown at your face.
Well, what are the healing potions made out of? I always assumed it was blood. You're just
They are made out of
replenishing your blood
unicorn
supply.
Adding more blood, that heals everything that's wrong with you, right? Like,
Yeah, that's how it works in real life too.
I mean, you just need more blood.
This sounds like an old system from somewhere.
No, it doesn't really matter whose blood. I mean, this Risen, like, oh, well, he didn't drop any blood. How about this guy? Nope, no blood.
No. I thought it had to be the blood of virgins. It's the only way it works.
And thankfully,
Well,
absolutely.
This wretched mother is, well, I mean, she's a mother, so she's not a virgin.
Placenta blood will do it.
She's got dirty blood then. She'll heal you a little bit, but not much.
I don't know.
I don't want blood from zombies. I'm gonna pass. I'd rather die.
See, okay, like that guy's blood. Like, do you think he was a virgin? I mean, I think a better question would be, what type is he?
You're taking a gamble. You don't know.
he is
When you lick
now-
those bloody walls.
Or maybe maybe that's one of the reasons why we're the heroes of the game is because we're universal receivers.
There you go.
That explains a lot.
We're the only people who can actually like chug down other people's blood and be healed by it.
One of the
I have a-
benefits of being part Nephilim.
I have a bigger question. In Diablo 1 and 2, what blood type did you need to be to down blue potions to be healed by it in some way?
That's a entirely different thing.
Yeah,
Dragon
that's magic. It doesn't operate by our rules.
Your rules, maybe. You don't know.
Oh, so much has happened. The Diablo launch site is up. We haven't talked about that.
It's
Again.
weird.
It's weird. What's weird about it?
I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Also, it was really buggy for a long time.
Yeah, when it first came out, there were some issues there. But it's working somewhat smoothly now. More smoothly than before. As smooth as it should be, I guess.
My favorite part of it is the first unlock where Jay Wilson and his buddies were like, yeah, we're almost done. And it's like January, what was it, 2010 there, 2011?
Oh, if you only knew.
They're like, yeah, we're pretty close. We're just tuning it. And they're like, oh, wait, we hate everything. Let's start over.
See, now here's the thing that goes off in my head about that developer diary is that they released it in hindsight. Like, this isn't something like, they released it a year ago and then we're like, oh, wow, we wound up being wrong. They recorded it a year ago and then are just like, you know what? Let's just show them this. Like, let's just put this out there.
Yeah.
Put you out there.
Armor
So if you don't know what the unlockables are, if you haven't heard about this site, it's the Diablo 3 launch site. And you do things to unlock certain percentages with the rest of the Diablo community. And there's a certain number of unlockables, I'm not sure how many, but we've unlocked the first 3 so far. The first one was a little Diablo diary part 1 of the devs talking about, what was it, April a year ago or 2 years ago, something like that?
A year ago.
A year ago.
Just a year ago.
Talking about where they were in the development, what they're working on, that sort of thing. And then the second one was a Book of Cain excerpt, and the third one was another Diablo diary. And it's been leaked. The full list of unlockables has been leaked if you want to check that out. I think somebody posted it on our forums. I looked at it, but already forgot about it. Such is how my mind works. So yeah, you can create, there's one hero unlocked each week. The first week was the Demon Hunter. And you create like a little banner and submit your Battle.net email address, and then you get that banner in-game when the game comes out. Or like a special sigil, something like that.
Special sigil.
And then week 2, which is the one we're on right now for another day or 2, is the Barbarian. And same thing. They also got an art contest going up. That has gone up. That's going on now. So if you draw a cool picture of a hero, Barbarian, whatever. Doesn't have to be Barbarian. Character of Diablo. Class in Diablo. Monster. Whatever. Just cool art.
I think it was
Diablo.
just anything. Yeah. Like,
submit it up there and you can win something. Some pretty cool prizes. I don't remember what they are, but they're pretty cool.
The one for the banner I remember seeing was a mouse of some sort.
I think it's
Right,
supposed to
the
Steel
Diablo
Series
3 gear, Steel Series gear. I think there's a
Just good
computer
gear.
case, video cards, NVIDIA 3D graphics setup thing, I think. So there's some cool prizes. Just check out the site. It's a pretty sweet site. And also, you can vote on other people's banners when you submit your picture and whatnot. Just click the like button, and that's what helps us reach the final unlockable goals.
Is what just happened there with the Ice Everywhere, is that exclusive to him, or is that a Frozen thing now?
No, that's the way that Frozen works now.
That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
I dig
I
it!
was fighting him before, and it's just like randomly ice chunks everywhere. Like,
Yeah,
it is insane.
it is awesome.
And
And
it
it gives
punishes range
classes.
guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that. I like being challenged.
What else did they change in patch 16, which is what we're playing right now?
Oh,
A lot of
lot of tiny tweaks.
Cancel.
Knockback on monsters actually knocks you back now.
Yeah.
Quite a ways.
Like, it's the same kind of random as the player knockback, like when you've got it on your skills. Because there's sometimes where it's just sort of the normal, like, bump back a few yards, and then every now and then I just get thrown across the room.
That's awesome.
It is pretty epic.
Oh, guys, 1 month away. Can you believe how close we are?
It's crazy.
Oh, I'm having way more wet dreams than normal. Wait, what? I thought that was in my inside voice.
It was your inside voice. It was just out loud.
Well, this
Treasure seeker.
Oh, there's a treasure seeker. Get him. Get him. Oh,
I'm incredibly greedy, so I see these things first. Be glad this is not Diablo 2 where we get no loot ever.
Pop the bomba.
Glad this isn't Diablo 2 early patch when I could just telekinesis snatch everything from so far away. Yeah, those were bad times.
Dark times.
Ninja.
Oh, look at all these zombies over here. Stunned.
Oh wow, that is a lot of zombies.
Zombie pile. Raw.
Yeah! They're all blind.
Oh, we haven't talked about the class videos either. They came out with some sweet class videos, which they'll be coming out with every week. IGN has exclusive rights to release these first and foremost. First was Demon Hunter, second was Barbarian. And they are
coinciding with the previous thing.
Get me so excited for this game.
Also, with some of the really cool stuff with the class videos is you get to see not a whole lot of skills that you haven't seen before, but a lot of areas of the game that we haven't seen before.
Lots of monsters.
Lots of monsters.
Snake
Of the
monster.
barbarian.
Yeah.
Just, oh my god.
That's all I'm saying.
So the barbarian's running along, and guess is that this is probably like during the a lot of people are saying it's like, yeah, we're probably going to end up going back to Ariat, Mount Ariat. You know, we've seen it a ton in the art. We've seen at like BlizzCon, they've shown us a lot of art from Ariat, and they've said it plays a big part. And in the if you saw the Black Soulstone trailer,
right, Bastion's Keep and all that.
Bastion's Keep and all that. So it kind of looks like it's probably during some part of the game where we're going to be there, and this giant worm demon dragon thing just like comes up and latches onto the side of the walkway and starts like screaming, and it's like
Yeah, you have to check it out. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I also want to fight those big giant hulking dudes that have like the two shields for legs
oh
in front of
yeah,
them. Those guys are rad. We saw them on a BlizzCon panel.
Yeah, the making of
monsters specifically.
but it was just the art of it wasn't like the
Well,
it was
it did
art
show the
animation.
oh,
Yeah.
did the animation before?
They were talking about how the monsters die and how that's a crucial part of what
The first
player
iteration that was animated couldn't actually walk through hallways. It was too big.
Yeah. It's ginormous.
But they look, I mean, those are going to be incredibly annoying. Because, you fight the skeletons that have the shields, and they block, but they only absorb a couple shots, and then their shield goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys just, like, whenever they want, they're just like, oh, I'm just going to turtle up.
That's why you blind them and walk behind them. Unless you're a wizard or something.
Then you just kill them. You don't need to resuscitate.
So now I wonder, are they going to have directional vulnerability like that?
Ooh, there's a knockback for you.
Have directional what?
Like, so if they're in guard mode and you get around behind them, can you still hit them?
I would
Like,
assume
can
so.
you-
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
that's
that's the mechanic of them.
Yeah, I thought they said you could. That was the big thing with them.
If you can get behind them, because they can turn.
Which art panel was that?
2010?
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago.
Man.
2010.
I don't know. I've been to so many of them. I'm pretty sure it's 2010.
Not to mention, did you guys see the developers conference?
Oh no, I didn't watch that yet. I've been meaning
Yeah,
to.
that's actually really good because you get to see all the iterations of Diablo, or at least and all that kind of stuff. Pretty epic win, I say.
Yeah, I have all the slides for those up on the website and a nice handy little package you can download.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game's gonna be awesome.
Game is awesome. What are you talking about?
This is just the beta, sir. And yes, it is awesome, but it's gonna be even more awesomer.
More awesomer.
More awesomer!
So there was a hullabaloo about melee attack range, like for monsters. How there's some things that, or the majority of melee swings that monsters do, once they've started the swing, you can't avoid the hit. If you were in range when they started, it's going to hit you.
Well, you can still dodge if you have dodge. It's just you can't manually dodge it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can't walk out of range of the hit.
Yeah, so no back and forth just because they swing slowly. You're going to get hit if they start the swing animation, if it's destined to be, as it were.
Now, with that though, I've already found there's a bunch of things that don't follow those rules. But a lot of them are the things that you'd kind of expect or want it to be that way. So, like Unburied, you can actually avoid every swing of theirs, but they also chunk off like a third of your hit points if they hit.
Ouch.
What are we talking about again?
Unburied.
Oh, the Unburied, right.
See, this is stuff I've just never come across it. People were complaining about the missile problem, that like a missile could go right beside you and it'll still hit you, and I went and thoroughly tested it, and that is a lie. You can dodge missiles. I was actually like barely even stepping to the side and avoiding.
I like the glowing weapons we have right now.
Sweet blue cudgel. With
My purple sword. So, in our Naked Hardcore run, can you wear rings?
No buying 2 to 4 damage rings.
Ah.
I was actually just looking at them. I was like, oh, there's one up right now.
I encountered my first Diablo 3 charlatan. I was in a game and he linked those rings. He's like, oh, I'm selling them for 4,500 gold or something like that. And I was like, oh, I'll take one. He's like, oh, cool, throw in some materials too. And then there's another dude in the game. He's like, actually, you can buy those for like 2,200 or something like that. I was like, oh, yeah. You jackass.
And it starts.
Yep. Starts in the beta. Now I got my guard up, man.
Can't wait for people to try the spamming an item on your... Keep like picking up and dropping an item in your trade window, and then they switch it out for something else.
That's what I thought he was going to say, quite honestly. Like, I'm surprised it took this long.
I was like, first guy who did that to me did not fool me. I'm like, you're either being sneaky or you're on cocaine right now. Wait, I do not trust you.
Hey, look at these teleporting grotesques over here. Let's bring them over to play.
Dude, I love these guys.
Oh, that grotesque had icicles hanging off of him.
That was awesome.
That's cool.
Oh, you know what's awesome? I just got my rune.
Me too. I got the Clawball rune.
I got the better rune.
Yeah, you just wait till I get my cleave rune, sir.
Whoop!
Killing
Link
everything.
around.
So, 5 seconds now for changing skills.
They're just
In normal mode.
just good, but make it none. I mean, honestly,
It's
5
just
seconds.
normal? Did they say
That's
that
just
it's
in normal
higher?
mode, yeah.
in the-
So it's still 15 in higher difficulties, but it's 5 in normal.
Swear they listen to the podcast. not something that we irritating. Just make it slower for normal so you can get to know all the abilities.
Well, especially the thing that I kept saying was that it gets really irritating when it's like when you're going through that period of like, oh, I've been using Bash. Hey, I got Cleave. Let's change it. Oh, I'm out in the field and now I've got to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, the thing that I really thought of earlier today, even about the whole they must listen to the podcast. It's got to be so. Was the gravestone that you find out in the section we were just in? It no longer spawns special monsters.
Wait, it doesn't?
No, it does not. It is gone. It spawns regular monsters that actually do spawn a lot of monsters now. Like,
oh, so it
you'll
just
have
spawns a whole bunch of
just
them.
spitting them out while more popping out of the ground. So it seems like it gets up to about, say, 35 monsters. But no more special ones.
Oh.
I was like, Dan ruined this for all of us.
They were listening to the podcast and they're like, wait, what did he just say?
Fixed.
So I was a little bit disappointed. I was playing a hardcore run with Laura, and we came through here, and I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. You know, we're just going to get trash handed to us, and we're going to die, and it's hardcore, and this is going to be awesome. Like, we're actually going to have character death, and like, yeah, you know, this is what it's all about. And then we got to the second level, and no special monsters.
Oh,
that's weird. I still don't think I've seen that happen before.
Or we might have had
shenanigans.
one. We had one rare monster, and it was just like teleporter.
Yeah, see that. But I don't think I've ever seen, like, even earlier today when I was playing it, there was always at least one down there. Usually they're more like 4.
See, and that's what I was hoping. I was hoping for like an elite pack, a rare pack, and, you know, Molten Waller.
Yeah, you can forget that. It's
Still haven't
gone
seen
by the
Waller.
way of graves. So sorry.
just wait until Inferno. You'll get what you want.
Be
That'll all be
careful.
I know. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it.
There's a nightmarish.
Bring it on!
Did you just climax?
Yes, I did.
Excellent.
So much blood.
Well, what did I just get? Oh, I thought the javelin he dropped said javelin of the beef. I was like,
Where's
the
the
beef.
Does 50%
now
more
we're
damage
talking.
to cows
Beef
in the
javelin.
cow level that we
Big
have
hack.
right now. Vortex.
Vortex.
Oh, he sucked me in. Get over here. That was awesome.
Can't say I've had that one either.
It's been a while since I've seen him. Well, they vortex me, I kick him like halfway across the room.
Well, these guys are fun.
They are fun. I like them very much. Although half the time you couldn't tell if they were vortexing me or if I was warping over there intentionally.
Where's our resplendent chest? What the heck?
We already opened it.
We opened a bloody chest.
No, we opened the resplendent chest.
I don't like your attitude.
Hey, here it is. Here's
Don't
proof.
yell at me. Where? Where?
Right over
It's the event that I ruined.
Yeah, it's the event that you've ruined.
The defiled grave.
Oh.
Behold, normals. I speak only the truth. Yeah, Dan, your flaws are revealed.
Sure.
Oh, I picked up a potion. Let's against the rules.
I've been picking up potions, I just can't use them.
I didn't want to tempt myself.
I'm up to 27 now since I stole yours.
Don't tempt me, Frodo. Gotta offer me these potions.
There was a body that just flew across my screen. Thanks.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
There goes it. Moon physics.
That's how barbarians clean their house. They just smash everything to bits and it goes flying.
So now here's a question. Some hypotheticals. How do you think that
Play a wizard.
Teleporter guys?
Yeah, there are teleporter guys over here to the right.
What was the question?
I'm just wondering, like, how you think Inferno's going to, how it's going to work in the sense of, I'm worried about Inferno ending up just being really grindy. So the difficulty, do you think that it's going to come mostly from, like, is it going to be just, like, really super high damage and everything's super fast and you've got to, like, cope with it and really focus on defenses? Or is it going to be like, oh, well, everything does a lot of damage and is fast, and it takes forever to kill?
Well, I really hope it's not the latter, but in all reality, I don't think that Inferno will be the grindy place, simply due to the fact that I think Hell's going to be the grindy place. Because they said really good items are still going to drop in Hell, and people will end up going back to Hell even though they can kill some of the stuff in Inferno just to get geared up. So, I would guess the first one.
Well, when I say grindy in this context, what I mean is, like, you know, you're sitting there chipping away at an infinite health bar for, like, you know, just minutes upon minutes in order to kill anything.
I don't see it.
That. I think it's going to be
under-tiered, maybe.
more of a dynamic range of monsters that you encounter, rather than like a group of zombies. It would be like zombies with an unburied and one of those explodey dudes with like 5 other different monsters.
I mean, chipping away at infinite life is something they said they were going to avoid when they talked about boss fights, and referencing back to Bale runs in Diablo 2 and how it was just, you know, unbelievably high amounts of damage you had to do to kill an 8-player game Bale in Hell mode. So, you know, if anything, I'm really hoping that it's, you know, essentially not the case. Otherwise, it'd be, to me, a step back.
I think what's going to happen is the creatures are going to start being controlled by hardcore players who lost their characters.
I'm going to make you pay.
Well, you know, it's Joe under the helm. I'm not worried.
Oh.
Rude.
Tear you apart with my barbarian.
Wait, shouldn't it be controlled by
Nightmarish grotesque.
players?
That's not a nice scene.
Shouldn't it be controlled by hardcore players whose characters didn't die?
No, because you want them vengeful and angry.
I came really close to kicking that bomb at you just now, Ken. I just want you to know that.
Pretty close to kicking you in the nuts.
That would be impossible, sir. No,
Would it?
not.
So one of the combinations that I'm really starting to worry about, fearing running into, is going to be any of those sort of proc-based monsters, like Nightmarish and whatnot, that, with super fast.
Why would you worry about that?
Permalocked?
Bring it on.
Well, you know,
And frozen, so that you're always in a minefield.
unless you have this weird talent called pacifism, where you don't care so much because you're practically immune to damage. But for all those other classes, I could see how that'd be a problem.
Diamond skin, wormhole, teleport, no problem whatsoever. Yeah.
Get used to seeing if you can't be that well stunned.
You can use diamond skin. It breaks control.
Oh, it does? Is that
At
a...
least the last time I used it while controlled, it does. It may not. I haven't used it for a while.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Next Nightmarish group we find.
I don't have Diamond Skin yet.
Hey, you don't know. You might level really quick. Super
I don't
King.
even know what level. Hang on, what level do I get at?
9, I think.
8.
8.
Yeah, see, that's level away. It's nothing. You might be level 9 before we see another Nightmare group.
Because if it does not, a lot more things are going to start worrying me. But there's a lot of situations where I'm like, oh, I'll just Diamond Skin. See ya.
Vortex, wall, Nightmare. See ya.
That'd be fun.
I
Guy
love
can
using
teleport and they just vortex me back. I'd probably craft a brick.
Summon a magical brick that didn't exist before. Call it Spectral Bricks.
Yes, Charles.
We seem to get really lucky some of these runs. Like, we get
Yeah.
all the interesting stuff.
I'm so happy.
Den of the Fallen and this?
Yeah, it happened
And
last
the
time.
thing
too.
that Dan ruined. It's amazing.
Upgrade my weapons. Let's see what we got going on here.
Come on, my 12 DPS weapon, go.
Two-hander.
13 DPS
I'll rock the
sword.
two-hand.
Go,
You want to have the funny thing? This level 7 hero is already using a sword that's better than the one that's on my level 13 monk. I think that's just bad luck.
The luck of the draw, man. I got
Breath of Heaven. Too bad I'll never use it. Unless I'm far away from you guys.
Hey, Jordan, can you heal me, please? Thanks. You on heals?
Heal?
Good.
Heal, please.
I'm sorry.
Heal, heal.
Do you see a priest? See a priest somewhere? I don't. Oh wait, he's back in town. You called him the crazy person.
Technically are priests.
You go, crap I don't want.
Oh, dude, I watched Princess
Yeah,
Mononoke for the first time. Holy crap,
movie,
what an
eh?
amazing movie. Dude.
What movie?
Princess Mononoke.
Oh yeah, I love that
Mononoke.
movie.
Holy cow. Billy
Yeah.
Bob Thornton kind of ruined it for me, though. Every time he started talking, I was like,
Really?
no.
Which one? Oh, Billy Bob Thornton?
Yeah.
But he fit that character pretty well.
Yeah, I thought.
Around
I
with
thought
like
that worked
permanent
well.
guilt. Like, you're kind of a tool, aren't you?
I'm not a Billy Bob
Wait
fan.
by a tool. Excellent.
Yeah, it was perfect. You know, sleazy scoundrel played by sleazy scoundrel.
That's true.
I wanna
It was
watch that movie.
typecasting.
Totally was. Who's the biggest scumbag we know?
It's even got a scumbag name.
Billy Bob. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Totally.
I don't know.
Totally.
You can see
He's not a
him doing
prima
the
donna
hand
at
thing.
all. He sounds really down to earth. Did you guys see that radio interview with him and his band?
As a band.
Yeah.
I did know he had a band, but I don't think I've ever listened to it for sheer horror
Oh,
that
God.
my mind
Oh, you
created.
guys got to see the radio interview. He went on some like radio show up in Canada, and the radio DJ was introducing him, and he mistakenly introduced his movie career. He's like the famous actor Billy Bob Thornton or something like that, and Billy Bob got like super pissed and just refused to talk to him the whole time. It's like, what's going on, dude? He like just was dodging his questions and giving him like one word answers. He's like, you weren't supposed to talk about my movie career. This is all about my music.
Wow.
It's pretty hilarious.
Pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been like, well, your music blows and your movies was less of two sucks.
Hey, he's made some pretty good movies.
The movies might have been good.
I don't
Are you
know.
talking about like Bad Santa? Is that one of them?
I was more thinking Sling Blade, but Bad Santa
Never heard of
was
it.
actually kind of hilarious.
You would think it was hilarious, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? That doesn't surprise me coming from somebody who plays a monk. Two completely unrelated things.
Which is something I would fully expect coming from a wizard player.
Mm-hmm. We make
It was,
connections no one else can.
Arrogant wretches.
So brilliant.
Anyone see that movie Black Dynamite?
Heck yeah! Are you kidding me? I love that movie.
Hey, I only watched a couple minutes of it because I'm gonna watch it with a friend of mine. But remember the connections they made in that movie?
What specifically? Whack, whack, whack. Where'd you go?
Bueller.
Why?
Bueller. Bueller. Donuts don't wear alligator shoes. God, that movie's golden. It's so good.
Speaking of golden terrible movies, I watched Starship Troopers 2 last night.
Oh, God. I think I watched maybe 5 minutes of that.
I didn't know they made
Like-
a third one.
They did make a third one, but we just watched the second one. We haven't seen the third yet, but it got amazing as it went on. Like it started off just
Oh, hang
terrible.
on. Nightmarish.
and
Let me
it-
hear me.
one
It's
left.
hard to tell because I got knocked back as well. But I felt like it broke it.
Yeah, probably did.
Give me my one gold.
We don't care enough to let you experiment.
No. No, nor should you.
Stuff to kill. No time for side mission experiments.
Flying skeleton ahead of us.
Yeah, so it's a terrible movie, like unquestionably bad.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of the third one at my sister's house, and I was like, oh my god, these movies. Oh.
Oh,
But like as it goes on, it eventually gets bad in a way that's almost like transcendently bad.
Need more time.
it rose above its own terribleness through its
Yeah. Like because so the first movie had a budget of like $104 million or something like that.
Did it
You know,
really?
more money than yeah.
I mean, you could tell from the
Where'd all that
CGI.
money go?
Yeah, the CG, the bugs, dude.
Oh,
CG.
yeah, right.
Sets and actors and unions like
I don't know
The
if they spent much
second
money
one?
on the actors.
had the second one had a budget of $7 million.
Oh, that's terrible. That's a
For a
recipe for
Hollywood
disaster.
movie, that for a Hollywood movie, $7 million barely registers.
I know. That's like a well-profited or well-funded indie movie.
Imagine what Blair Witch could have done with that much.
Well, see, the thing is, you know, I was about to bring up that very example. In fact, Blair Witch Project had a sequel that had much, much higher funding, as did Open Water, I think.
Yeah,
When Water had
Yeah.
a sequel?
Yes, it
I've
did.
seen Blair Witch 2.
Yeah, I saw Blair Witch 2 in theaters, though I never saw Blair Witch 1, even to this day. I don't know how that
Yeah,
works, but
it
it
was
does.
I just had to know how awful it was. But yeah, both of those were films that were at least somewhat popular. I don't know how. Oh, geez. I just found another one-handed crossbow, 15 point DPS,
15 point what?
15.2. It's basically higher than anything else, except for the other one-handed crossbow I found.
I need something more than making.
Like I say, I think they're extremely biased towards demon hunters right now.
All right, one sec. I need to go put a snack in the oven.
Ooh, snacks in the oven. Must be a fancy snack. Salvage everything.
Look at that crossbow in case I make a hardcore character, I guess.
Hardcore. Dude, you're not gonna make it hardcore. We got a month left until the final game is in our hands. So excited!
I love poison grips. They're the best.
Oh, can't craft any gear. That's right. You go need stash.
Salvage all
yeah.
this stuff.
Shing.
What terrible, terrible weapons to forge. I won't stand for it. That's right. I outran your stupid arcane orb by teleporting ahead of it.
That's not outrunning it. That's teleporting ahead of it.
Yeah,
Very different
teleporting.
things.
Well, I probably could have outrun it, but teleporting
Alright.
ahead.
All right, and then 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, looks like it won.
I like how you said 3 after it was like
Oh, looks like
50
it
feet
passed.
ahead.
Ooh, loot guy.
There's your bandit.
Final column.
I'm not using frostnip right now.
Diamond skin. Were you afraid that the treasure guy might hit you?
Oh, super scared.
He might whack you with his bag of goodies.
I don't blame you. I mean, you are a wizard.
A bag of gold? That's heavy. Yeah, the
girl.
the man
Sack of
pack.
coins would knock me
I
out.
think, there might be a sword between. Yeah, like, what if a sword or a mace was on the edge of it? Up the end of it. Just rude.
Game of Thrones, anybody? Season 2, what's up?
Never
Ooh, new
seen it.
episode tonight. What? Who are you? We can't be friends anymore.
I
Oh.
don't know. Does
That's
it have
it.
anything to do with Diablo?
I'm replacing all of you. It's so good! What's wrong with you guys?
Maybe
HBO
we should
Canada
be
is too
replacing
expensive.
you.
I was probably busy with Spartacus and forgot all about it.
Ew. Spartacus has nothing on Game of Thrones, sir.
I've been getting
It's
caught
just-
up on Archer.
Oh,
Oh, I
dude,
love
Archer's
Archer.
so good. I started watching that 2 nights ago for the first time. Holy crap. Hilarious. I love that show so much.
Wow, there's a lot of guys. There are many guys.
Yes! Give it to me! Bring it on! Ding.
This is why I don't worry about such things.
This is awesome.
This is what our shows are going to be like in Inferno. Just silence as we try and kill everything on the screen.
Man, you guys so much.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh. More moments like that, please.
I know. They're so good. So good.
So, I took down like 2 of the grotesque at a time. Well, unburied rather. What do you guys do? You off to the side fighting with skeletons? Is that it? Yeah? Yeah?
Keep talking. Keep talking. We'll see what's up when I pull your head off your skinny little body in PvP. Have you met me? I'm a barbarian, sir. I drink blood.
I think
Well,
you
we all do. We already established this.
smear it
Yeah,
all
but I
over
drink
my
more
face.
blood, okay? I have a higher tolerance.
High tolerance for blood. You have a large spleen?
Hey, what happens if we never open the chest for this guy? Does he still get his
We
gear?
sit around and twiddle our thumbs like idiots.
Yeah, because you can't go down the stairway.
I tried leaving him there and not talking to him, but he ran
Ah,
up to me and he's like,
You and
hey,
your stupid spear
why'd you leave me back there?
yacked him away from my kick.
Yeah.
Ancient spear.
Honestly, every time we do this and I play a different class, it becomes my new favorite class, except for the Demon Hunter.
Yeah, they're epically powerful because of their weapons that are overpowered right now. But otherwise,
Like, I think it's just the gameplay in general. The flow of the Demon Hunter just doesn't suit me.
I will admit though, this patch, I was very impressed with the rune effect for Entangling Shot now hitting 4 targets. So
that's nice.
you're just like pop, 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 and it's like 8 things die.
I'll drop the wall on your head.
Holy, do you see that epically dumb thread about people complaining that those rocks don't hurt players, but
They're
the
complaining about that?
grotesques hurt
I've
other
seen
monsters?
so many of those.
The rocks don't hurt players, but the grotesques hurt other monsters. So they're like, it was basically out of fairness to the monsters, the grotesques should not hurt them. I was like, who
Hey, out
are
of
you?
fairness
We don't
to
need to be
monsters-
fair to these monsters.
Out
Who
of
cares?
fairness to
Let's
the
screw them.
monsters. Everyone,
Screw the monsters.
everyone do naked hardcore runs with no weapons every time. Out of fairness.
Let's see how that goes in Inferno when they're like, you know what? This barely.
These people will never make it to Inferno. Who are you kidding? seriously. Let's examine. Take a step back.
Oh, fun little thing to do with John Dark. It only works in single player. If you engage him and then town portal out, Cormac stays down here and keeps attacking him. But
Really?
Cormac is invincible. So John Dark just keeps summoning more and more and more skeletons that Cormac can't kill because he doesn't do any damage. And so if you wait about 90 seconds and then portal back down, there's like 85 skeletons, all in just a giant ball.
I'm so
Like,
doing it.
my computer's working easily, and the moment I came down, it started like choking, like sludge. I'm like,
You
"Oh."
should be telling us these things after hours.
I know.
They're going to patch it before the show's over. They're listening
gonna edit
live,
that
aren't
out.
they?
Well, there's no compelling
going
reason
into director's cut.
to do it. I mean, you don't get anything out of it.
One
It's
epic
satisfaction.
wave of force bigs to death.
But like even for the multi-kill, like they don't give you an appreciable amount of experience, and the multi-kill is like what 30 XP out of the 50,000 that you need to gain a level.
Yeah.
I just get
Correct.
pleasure out of
23,000.
killing a lot of things all at once. Makes me so happy.
So yeah, like I mean, aside from feeling awesome, it's just kind of there.
Yeah,
Believe it or
I
not,
like
that's
feeling
still
awesome.
something the Demon Hunter now lacks, is the ability to annihilate like 50 million skeletons at the same time. Because even Entangling Shot still only hits 4 targets.
Oh right, this is what I was gonna say earlier, was that with the Demon Hunter, maybe as they get up in levels, like once you get grenades, it might go back to being something that I have a lot of fun with. But
Right. The grenades and chakram, I think, are still lacking in low levels. My Demon Hunter, I think, is getting pretty close to max, and she doesn't have either of those skills. So it's just one of those things. However, you know what the other awesome thing they did with the monk dispatch?
Deleted it from the game.
I was waiting for it. No, you actually get Exalted Soul, so you can have 250 spirit to play with by the end instead of the 150. So you're like, hey, I just got Exploding Pom 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 Pom.
exploding pom 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 pom.
You get
like
pom
that.
poms
And
or
you just
monkey
turn
Exploding
into a
pom-pom.
cheerleader.
Yeah, exploding pom pom.
Exploding Pom Poms.
I knew it. They're wizard
Watch it
cheerleaders.
next time. Puts a little thing up on their head. It's a little pom pom.
That's what monks are good for.
Dun dun dun.
They're good not only for damage but also for making things fabulous.
Lazarus.
Fabulous!
And whispered,
Oh man.
instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak
Uh,
against the Archbishop.
a video that I saw recently, a bunch of people have used the emulator to compile all of the armor with every single die.
All of the armor, every single die.
That Game Developers Conference actually did show this huge thing of armors and dies and whatnot.
Oh yeah, they did.
Shut up,
All
Jeff. You
the armor. What are they called? Stages, I guess, of every class.
yeah.
There's a giant image of us. Somebody posted it to our website. I think it's on the front page somewhere.
I just got really worried that you were having a seizure there.
Brain aneurysm.
Started.
Sorry, sometimes they can't think of the right word.
But you're okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. The show goes on.
Show must go on. But yeah,
What
it's a
have
big
happened?
picture of all the armor steps for every class. And it looks awesome. All the different sets.
Just
In
do
one
it.
big
Just
image.
call them tiers. Just do
Tears.
it.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Tears, those things you get if you play the wizard.
Tears of joy, maybe. Those are amazing.
Cheers as you're like annihilating everything. You're like, I'm just so awesome. They all
Me
melted
and Ken
in
know
one
what's up.
shot.
Boom. Barbarian.
So speaking of aneurysms, one of the things that I've had to
That's a good segue.
it's a great segue. Yeah. One of the things that I've been working on at work is a bunch of illustrations, and this one guy, like, this is going to be a little bit WTF, but it's pretty cool. So, a hole formed in the side of his aorta, down in like his groin,
Oh.
and it delaminated his aorta, meaning that the walls of the aorta split apart like plywood. From his groin all the way back up to his heart.
Hang on
That
a second. I have to Google aorta.
is not good. That's not good at all.
Oh, sick.
Did he die? Because that sounds like death to me.
Nope. Because all it is it's what they call it, a false lumen. Basically, it's just a pocket in the wall of the blood vessel, and it fills with blood. Now, these aren't actually all that uncommon. Usually, they just sort of clot up and go away. But this one kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, and so it split further and further up the vessel until it got back to his heart.
Dude, that's gnarly.
But so it's a big problem, and
How do you fix that?
they've got
Superglue?
these really cool, like, how do you describe it? They're basically like Chinese finger traps that they like put them inside the vessel and then puff them up so that they plug the hole. And there is a huge graphical glitch here.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too.
Like skeleton like split in half, and like a part of him flew all the way to the wall. You can see
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah. Anybody else see it?
Oh, yeah, I do
This
actually.
guy right here.
I do see it. What I see are their heads
If I knock him
flew right
around,
across the screen, but their neck are like 50 feet long.
Yeah,
There's more than one.
Yeah, there are two of them. Skadoosh.
let's just take this guy all over the dungeon.
Stretchy band.
Let's play soccer with his head.
I'm
Can I
playing
take
with
the
this
stairs?
torso.
Oh, I
This
can't
is
take
pretty
the stairs.
epic from my view. I don't see anything, so you guys look like you're all just completely hallucinating.
Well, maybe we are. So is his head a different? Ah,
I'll drop some LSD before the show.
Yeah. Moving along.
But we're
Rubbermaid
not
skeleton.
coming home till he's dead. Good and dead. Kill the beast.
You can't kill me.
Who do you think you are, John Dar? Things ended pretty badly for him.
Damn that traitor!
I love how they talk to each other. Damn that traitor!
I actually heard my
They're
favorite.
just this
commentary
like
in the
echo
entire thing.
chamber.
The best comments for all of their interactions. Okay. Did you have many friends in the order? We have a bond that's stronger. We're like brothers. So you didn't have any friends.
Oh, I've never heard that one, but Laura told me about that. How it's the she had it on the female witch doctor, and it's like, do you have any friends in the order? It's like, we, brotherhood. It's more than just friends. So, no friends then. Well, you have one now.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, it's got to be for every class because I've now heard it on the Demon Hunter and the Monk, and that would be with your story, the Witch Doctor. So that's pretty much everybody.
And they all say the same thing. So, no friends then.
Pretty much, as far as I'm aware. I can't say for sure because it's very rare that I ever hear it. Like, I've only heard it twice, I think, so... Yeah, my memory of the details might be a little fuzzy.
See, the Demon Hunter is the one that I would expect to be like, oh, that's cool. Cool story, bro. Lonerism is awesome. Like, I love being alone. Being alone is, like, the greatest thing ever.
No, she was just like, so no friends then. You're like, oh, she just ripped on him.
Did you just jump through that gate?
Yeah? No, I jumped over it, actually.
That's awesome.
So I'm kind of expecting that as, like, the game goes on, you're going to discover that Jondar is, like, this kind of radical in the Order. Like, no one likes him, and he got sent out on this job just because they were trying to get rid of him.
Cormac?
Cormac, yeah.
Yeah, I figured that's what it
Here, duck.
I heard the duck.
My alarm
Duck.
quacks
Duck.
when my
Goose!
pops are ready.
When you're what?
Pizza pops.
Pizza pops.
Timing.
Boom! Oh, I love leap attack. Sorry.
It'll always be leap attack to us.
No, that's what I'm saying. What was this leap? Leap was the useless skill in Diablo 2 that nobody used because they had
Ever.
attack.
Did I ever tell you I had a build for a barbarian once with nothing but leap attack as the primary?
You just jump around everywhere.
Yeah, I found out that if you cast it enough times, it will glitch the game.
Yep.
It
Really?
will crash you if you leap attack one too many times, and you will have to restart the game. It's if it wasn't annoying enough, that sealed the deal. I never made that build again.
Oh, something we didn't mention about the release site. For those of you who just found out about it on the show, the Demon Hunter is already done, but don't worry, there will be a grace period at the end of, like right around release, where you can submit a thing for any of the classes and get that sigil.
Yes.
The weird
Grace
thing was
period.
I submitted like one or two for the Demon Hunter. Never got the email, never got the confirmation. First time I did in the Barbarian, it worked just fine.
Yeah, that happened to me too. So I'll have to do the Demon Hunter 1.
Yeah, I was kind of fussy.
They said the confirmation thing wasn't working when they first released it.
That
They
explains it.
said a lot of people, like they said they got all of the submissions, they just the email response wasn't working.
Ooh.
But to be safe, I would just do it again.
Yep.
I kind of figured it was just practice for the monk one anyway.
I love you always, forever, even me.
I remember that song. It was on the radio like 30 times a day during the summer when I had to paint the deck It was a long deck too.
Did you fall in love with the deck as you were painting it?
What's the opposite of
Ooh,
falling in
ouch.
love with the deck?
Yeah, just tank
I
the
not
barbarian.
steer him?
Ow. Getting hurt. Like, get over here. Immune.
Scorpion!
Yeah. Oh!
Quick, Joe, go hide in the corner. I mean, you can't be hurt. You're a barbarian. Yeah.
Right, look at me. That's the ouch one. If I could kick him into you, I would.
You can't kick.
Nope, but I can leap, sucker!
You have the flexibility of a great oak tree.
I am a great oak tree.
That would imply you were great. I don't believe it.
Greatest.
Run away, Kim!
Whatever. Just do diamond skin.
I wanna
Everything's
die.
okay.
I'm just gonna go at him.
Do it.
Let's do this.
Oh, I don't think I need that. Just grab some health globes. Get over here! Kind of bummed my ancient spear doesn't work on him. Oh, kill me. Kill me! Do it!
Cardinal Death! Forgotten Soldier. I was hoping that.
I saved myself with my heal. He was epic.
Die!
Rare
And I
knuckles, you
still got
say?
the achievement.
Nice.
Well, that's a small consolation.
Oh, you died?
Yeah.
I wasn't aware.
He did it on purpose, though.
I know
Or-
he did it on purpose. I just didn't actually see him drop. I must have been really focused on almost dying myself.
Now here's the crazy thing. Because I'm still in game, I got the achievement, and I can see all of my loot in a pile on the ground.
I would like to point out that my Unity Feast rare fist weapon has less damage than both of my current weapons. Just to reiterate the point that for whatever reason, monks get the most shafted on weapons and demon hunters get the most leeway. It's very strange.
Hey, Dan, if you hold control over it, can you read what the items are? See what you missed out on?
It's a giant kind of messy pile. A adventuring lumber axe with mediocre.
It's not like he's going to be able to pick up the rare.
I'm trying to. It all landed in like a giant puddle.
Oh,
It's a rare leather chest.
Oh, who cares?
Treasure Seeker. Get over here. Oh, it works on him. Awesome.
Actually, here's something I'm gonna try. What if I create a new character, come back in game?
I doubt it, but it's worth a shot, I guess.
Why not?
An ally has departed. The minion
I got a 16 DPS wand and a rare.
Well, you know, they need to
God.
coddle the weaker classes like wizards and demon hunters. You know, give them a little hope.
Demon babies. Nightmarish demon babies.
Hey, your chance to test it. Well, if you
They ever
hadn't
hit
just
you.
popped it, if you hadn't popped it like a little girl before they even did it.
Does it say that I'm in party?
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was still looking at your rare item. I didn't see it. It looked like he wasn't in.
Your game is full. So it's got me at the party screen, but I can't do anything.
Can you leave the party?
there is no button for leave party.
I've noticed that.
There
as
it is. Leave party. All right.
There you go.
Unable to join this game with a starter edition license.
Huh.
What?
Weird. Maybe that's just a glitch to keep you from doing that thing you said you were going to try to do.
That doesn't make sense.
Eat like a zombie.
No, I ran into this glitch earlier in the week. It's you can't quick join games that have killed the Skeleton King, and that's just the error that it gives. So it's the kind of thing that shouldn't exist in the retail version,
But currently does.
unless the starter edition is just up to the Skeleton King.
That makes sense.
Well, I think that's it for episode 50, gentlemen. Unless we have anything else we need to share.
We gave the people something special for 50. We gave them hardcore death.
Hardcore death. We already did
Hardcore
that
death.
I did it already, so too late.
before. What level do you have to be to do the Hall of Heroes things?
10.
Thing.
10. So
Remember, because mine didn't make it.
Almost.
'Cause I died
Yeah,
intentionally.
level so I can't archive her.
Let's get out of here. Yeah. We'll see you guys. Yeah. Say goodbye, gentlemen.
Bye.
It's good to do send off before saying goodbye.
Farewell, loyal hate.
Take care, everyone.
Diablo in a month. See you all next time.
That was
Almost
the
so key.
weakest send off ever.
Woohoo!
That was just-
Bye, everybody.